All right, hello PA 590. Let's get right into it. The GM conspiracy and their propaganda video, less congestion and more roads, and that was their solution. The GM conspiracy, it seemed like it was typical business. They're trying to make more profit, de-emphasizing and decreasing the value of public transportation and increasing the value of individual transportation. If we can take those 30 people who are on the bus and get them to all buy a car, that's more profit for us. So it seems like that was, why they started to move to this. It's one of those factors for why they tried to have one more roads and one public to move in that direction. And that goes into the video, which is talking about how outrageous it is if we had more roads and how horrible the highways are and there's no parkings in the city. Basically we should all get cars and build more parking, and that's going to solve our problems. It's I think it's a very it looks like a simple solution, but there's a lot more complexity to it. One thing I do remember is seeing a documentary of basically saying the opposite. Not the opposite, but it was saying that on the main roads, that's where you're going to get your congestion in the city, because that's the roads that everyone takes, And when you increase the main roads, make them bigger, there's just more people taking them then, and more congestion. And the smaller roads with their shops and restaurants or whatever, people stop going to those shops and restaurants. They stop passing them by. That can be a good thing if there's houses on the smaller roads. Less cars driving by your house all the time, like mine. The flip side, I've also seen evidence. I've seen a documentary where it was talking about how they decreased the number of lanes in their main, road through their city, and it actually had people going and start driving in the smaller road, and they just dispersed more, diffused. So I didn't see GM's propaganda video as I didn't see it as a completely bad thing. I can understand people then, especially like we need more roads. We all got more cars now, or more people getting cars, and there's no parking. And of course they exaggerate things. At the same time, you see how I understand why a person would be like, yeah, let's do that. I can understand why people were able to think, yeah, let's do that. It's a great idea. But GM probably simplifies things a lot. But at the same time, they're a company. They're out to make profit. That's what they're designed to do. So they went and did it. But at the same time, there was some benefits to it. You had one-way roads that became two-way roads. Pretty decent benefit. You had completely dirt and rocky roads that became, well, at least somewhat decently, smooth pavement road, paved road. So there's some, certainly, I think some benefits to it too. Propaganda wasn't all bad. Kind of typical GM though, I think. Anyway, so the GM conspiracy, that was interesting. Also, the thing with them breaking down like streetcar route and such, and stopping the manufacture of them. I think that was. I think the public at that time, they would take it as okay, no problem, big deal. We're all we are building more roads, and this is a solution to congestion. So, who really cares about the cars? And for most part, it seems like GM's investment, whatever, it worked out, and they got what they wanted. As far as it being the best for the city, etc., it's hard to say 100%. I guess if you really love the city life, then you think it's great, or you don't mind it, that much. For everyone else, I guess it's like deal with all this stuff. That was interesting in the propaganda. I just thought that was interesting too. And that's it. See you next week.